Hello my crafty friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna make the page October of my calendar, and so I'm using this month Small Die of the month that is called, let's see if it's going focus, Snow Day Friends, and it's super adorable with the two. You can create two little characters and a snowman, and it's got a beautiful tree as well. And that is the page October. We got a little square to fill up, and I'm just gonna go flip through, if you didn't see yet, if you're new to my channel, the page I made so far, and I will list the all the pages to at the end of this video. I will list my I create what do you call it again? Oh my god, I can't remember now. Oh, this one is interactive. There you go. The only interactive one I had. I did at least one. And yeah, the whole series I'm gonna list below. I made all the cards. So but before that I'm gonna make a card as well. So this one is for a challenge in Instagram. That was basically, the challenge was to make a card using only blues. So I make a card using the same die set, and because I made them the same day, I said, you know what, I'm gonna put them together. So this is you put together the tree. It's got some lovely little snowbanks to put on the on it, and it's very simple. It just you can easily see the shape because the die cut of the tree come with embossed detail, so you can see exactly where your snow need to go. And I die cut the tree in indigo. That is this beautiful dark blue from Spellbinders, and all my products today that I'm using are from Spellbinder, by the way. If you know my channel, I do a lot of Spellbinder stuff. Sometimes I design card for them. I'm an affiliated. I'm so very grateful because I get sent a lot of lovely stuff. But this particular die set I bought myself. So that was the tree in close up, and you can see the sparkle on the snow. I die cut it in treasure cardstock color antique. So it's got all sorts of whites in metallic and glitter and things like that. It is beautiful. But now I'm putting together my little character that is, for me, is my little son, Marco. And of course, I'm gonna dress him up in blue. Now the challenge is not just one color, is to use a windows as well on the card. So I'm gonna make my little boy look out of the window to the snow, and in a peaceful scene. Now I die cut my scarf in using a piece of leftover cardstock where I had a gingham, it's like a plaid design. So it's gonna have a plaid design scarf that I think is cute. Now it's time to use the windows. I'm using this very old die set. I think I've got it at least 12 years or something like that. So super old. I don't know it. I don't think it's available. I think I tried to find it before, I couldn't, so not available anymore. I'm sorry. But any Windows die that you got, or even you can create a Windows die with using a heart or a rectangle die and a strip of paper. You can definitely create one. I was going to, and then I remember I've got this one, so let's be lazy. Let's die cut it. Now I'm adding a bit of blue at the bottom of my wall, because this is the inside of a house. So we'll go wallpaper in this lovely, I found this pattern and paper, so oh, I'm gonna use it. And now the floor is gonna be very dark blue, and of course I'm gonna put I don't remember to say every time I forget. Someone already told me or to call the little things that between the floor and the wall. I just don't remember again. Never mind. In Italian, if someone is interested, it's called battiscopa, because it's the place where when you brush the floor with a broom, the broom is called scopa. They go eat it. So that's why it's called battiscopa. Just to let you know, someone is interested. Now I'm gonna attach my battiscopa in at the bottom of my card over there to separate the floor from the rest of the wall. There we go. That's it. And now I die cut my windows in 3 different colors because I wasn't sure which color to use. So in the end, I'm gonna go with white, but I'm gonna use the other die cut to layer my white one. So it's gonna be nice and dimensional. So I'm just gonna glue them together now, and I'm gonna do it very quickly. There you go. And it's done very fast. Now I add a little bit of a snow effect in this very light blue panel that you probably can't even see, so it was completely useless because I'm gonna put some not vellum, but some like vellum paper or cardstock that is gonna completely cancel my snow. So there was no point to snow my little arch there, but never mind. So I'm attaching my tree, and I'm gonna trim off the excess. My lovely scissors, super sharp. There we go. And now let's have a look. Yeah, looks nice on the side like that. Even with the dark blue would have been nice then, I think, but too much blue. Now this is what I'm gonna use. That is a part of a piece of packaging from the dies, so I'm just gonna repurpose it. There you go. A bit of very strong, thin double-side tape. And it's time to attach my little vellum. It looks like vellum, but it's a lot stronger, the packaging. So I call it vellum because that is the effect, the color effect, but it's not vellum. And now some strip, foam strip. Those one are from Spellbinders as well. There you go. And now go my little windows. Did that light blue? It looks almost like green here. Now that I'm thinking, but I think I used actually seaside. That is kind of kind of greenish. But I did like the effect, so I left it instead of do the blue. Let's hope they don't realize for the challenge. And now this I create. I thought was very fun. I create some curtains, and I use leftover strip of embossed panel that I used in the past. Sometimes I trim my panels once I emboss them to the size I need. I get this strip that they're so nice. I don't really want to throw them away, so I found a use for it now with this, with my with my curtains. I thought it was very clever. Sorry, probably wasn't, but there you go. Trying to find the position. Now it is a bit wonky, but I'll sort it in a minute. And I put some double side tape on my little marker that is die cut. There you go. He's looking out of the window because very soon he's gonna go out and play with his brother. And then I'll show you on the calendar page that little scene as well. So this is before, and then it's gonna be the after. Now time to attach my, I still didn't realize that at this point of the video, I didn't realize that it's wonky. I would realize soon. I was like, no, it's wonky. So, but I fixed it. Managed to detach and reattach again. So I just cut off there you go, here already fixed it. And now it's straight. It's not on focus, but there you go. And that is the card that I made for my challenge. And now let's make the page. So I got my little square, stitch square, and I'm gonna give it some, just a touch of blue at the top, just because it's a crispy winter day, so it needs a little bit of blue. I'm gonna wash it later. And I already built my two little character brothers. So little Marco is gonna come here, and Lorenzo, my other son, is gonna go on the other side. Now the snowman, it comes with different dies that you can layer together, and then it creates already the holes where to put basically the eyes and the buttons for the bellies, you know. But I decided not to use the second layer, and I mean not to use the layer that allow you to cut the holes, because I want to put some little black gems on it, so I didn't bother to die cut it. There we go, a bit of glue. Going down. And at this point, sorry, I I just received a call. So while I'm making this one, I'm actually talking to my mom as well on a Zoom call. So that is the head, thinking about how to attach it, and I decide at the beginning I said, okay, I'm gonna put some glue, and then I change my mind and say, actually I wanna be a little bit more dimension. I want to give a little bit more dimension, so I add a couple of foam square. Sorry about the light. I didn't realize the sky got clear, and then all of a sudden it's too much light. Now I'm adding some foam square to my little characters there, and I think I'm gonna add some in the feet as well. Or not. No, maybe not. I didn't. Okay, interesting. There you go. Let's peel off the release paper, and I think at this point very soon I'm gonna realize, unless maybe the sky get cloudy again. There you go. You can see the time, the weather change, the lighting improve or get worse. Now you see this, the gems I'm using, tiny little black gems, just to give a tiny bit of sparkle, not much. There you go, 1, 2, and the third one over there. So cute. This snowman is adorable. That's it. So, oh no, it's true. I didn't want it to fly to be floating away, so I decided to add a couple of snowbanks just under their feet. So one for here and second one for here. There you go. I'll glue, time to glue it down to my, or attach it down to my calendar page, and October is done. It's super cute. I love this die set. It's making such adorable Christmas scene. So this is my project for today. Thank you so much for joining me and for support me. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see you next time. Bye.